If we do a Massey Ferguson, I'll do a big one. If we do a probably John Deere, I'll do a small one. Just mix it up a bit. I mean, one of the vehicles I was considering was a New Holland, but we just bought one. It's not going to feature too long on this series, so maybe I just say, well, it wasn't here long enough, so we'll make use of it. Oh, the orange tractors. Yeah, I was definitely considering an orange tractor because we have the DLC. I haven't used orange tractors anywhere, so orange tractors are needed. I was also thinking about maybe a New Holland harvester or a case harvester. I'll have to see what's available. I know there is a New Holland in the in base game. There's some older New Hollands on the mod hub, but I may not strictly go old equipment. This may just be it's a different one for modern equipment, but I may feature some older equipment because it's what's on the farm. How are we doing? We've got a fairly good supply here. I guess I will top it off once we're done. But the interesting bit will be I probably want to run another load of slurry from the cowshed, which does mean I have to empty off what's in the truck, in the big tank. How are we doing? Canola is at 36%. And of course that'll give me 2 small jobs next month. Having planted the canola, there will be, literally tomorrow it will germinate. And so there will be a need for weeding and fertilizer. So I can free up some more small tractors for that. And I don't have to do, I can do the jobs concurrently on the 2 different fields that I end up doing. So we can set the weeder loose on one field, the fertilizer loose on the other field, and then swap them over once they're done. There's no sequence that I have to follow to get that. Okay, this is good. Need to run down to that back edge behind us and finish off what we missed. Now from the bottom edge of the field it did look like I'd missed a stretch along the side here, but from here I really can't see it, so run down to the bottom. We'll get that corner bit and then go top off the tank. There's a couple of bits along the edge that you can see I've missed, but really it's not that significant. Hoping we get about 60 6600. Maybe a little 6600, that'll have to do. Okay, gonna take this down here. How's the weather? I believe 3 o'clock was when it was supposed to rain. So we may be calling things a little bit short soon. Or we may be skipping time a little bit soon. Alrighty. Time for the lime. And this size of spreader is just enough for something in the 180 to 200 range. The big one, you need something slightly huge, I would guess. Okay, fence going. Let's do a check on Jen. You're doing fine. You're just sitting. Okay. Gonna take this back to the cowshed, so hold your breath, close the air vents, drive through the lime, and then hang a left down here. Okay, I'll set this to filling up at the cowshed. We'll jump back to the class and take it over to the next field. I think that's the easiest way to do things. Oh, be careful. Sit on the brakes, because this is a horrible exit. I keep saying I probably need to remove the trees here, and maybe we will take out the trees into that entrance, just so it's easier for us to get in and out. Alrighty. So you're filling, that's the wrong way, that's the right tractor, let's go. And 4 tractors, all 4 of them doing things, so yay. Do I need a forage cart, or can I get away with the other thing? What's the thing that's not a forage cart? Just one of our regular carts. Yeah, 30,000. I don't know. It's kind of a challenge. Because those carts are a long way away from our silage bunkers. So it's going to be a bit of a trek. At least it's downhill. Okay, let's not worry about it too much. Let's back that up. Go. Worker, did I actually manage that? Yes. Okay, so back down here. Got the lime spreader running, I've got the seeder running, I've got the poop truck running, and I need to make sure that that is free of stuff, because we're going to be putting maize in it tomorrow. Game day. So I can't make maize silage bales, but I can make loose maize silage. It does mean it's all going to be in that bunker, which is fine. We can use it over the course of the the feeding period. I would need a shovel for the telehandler, which is going to be annoying as heck because I have to switch them over. Don't know, maybe one solution is to get a bale grab for both the telehandler and the front loader, and possibly a shovel as well. The issue is we tend to feed using the class, and if I need 2 front loaders, probably going to have to do it with the Fendt and use the class and telehandler to do the loading, because we're going to be loading bales and we're going to be shoveling silage. Okay, how are you doing? You are doing fine. So let's remember to fill this thing up next time. How much do we have at all the places? We have... this will be about 365, 370 litres of slurry. Got 851 digestate. We're down to 778. That is so much more reasonable. Oh. I mean, we were up to 1.9 at one point. Not that we're at any risk of overflowing the supply, the storage tanks, but even so, it was just building up with no way to get rid of it. Oh, we just dinged over another 2 o'clock, and I didn't notice how much money we made. Although we're running a lot of workers, so it's a thing to keep track of. Yeah, done. The other thing I have done in the past on the Allstream farm, I had a small wheel loader which I used to compact silage and shovel it. Oh. Somebody stopped. Okay, who stopped? Okay, Mr. Transit Van, you are a pain in the butt. I can fit through there. Okay, New Holland is good, John Deere is good, Fendt is good. Oh, it's the class. Okay, that's no big deal. Here's the first one up. So working this field is actually quite convenient because it's close to the BGA. I'm not entirely sure how much manure or digestate we're going to need for this field, but if we empty this tank, it's no big deal for the class to just run across the road and pick up what it needs. I mean, there's an option to buy that field behind us. It's been harvested and everything, but you know, we could then just purchase it, buy the pay the agronomist to come out and check for sand and the other stuff, clay. I don't think it's a good quality field, but it gives me somewhere else to throw some digestate. Actually, is it planted? It's interesting. I am in drive, so hopefully when the worker gets out of that, pH bad there. This is nothing. 59. No crop is cultivated. He's not mulched, and I can't mulch it because there's nothing in it to mulch. Yeah, it's empty. I could buy that silty clay. It's horrible ground. It is cheaper. It's 54,000. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, it's like still got over 300,000. Precision farming, purchase soil information, 6,000. There we go. And 4,000. Oh, this is crap ground as well. So yeah, we've got crap ground all around up here. Oh, I spent agronomist money for no reason, but not to worry. This ground now has a good pH. I'm still probably going to come out and lime it. Nitrogen is incredibly high, so this does not need any nitrogen. Well, it could use a thing. So we can't mulch it. We can't really put nitrogen on it, but for the most part it's fine. That's still running, that's still running, that's still running. That's kind of useful. And that has some left. Well, there we go. Why isn't that working, cards? This one is nearly finished. This one too is nearly finished. Which one do I do take over first? Probably the other one. And you can see this has very little application rate as well. We're putting out 1.7 tons per hectare. Because really this was limed I think last year, so there is almost negligible pH requirement needed here. You know what, I just noticed we've had that fixed at 14 kilometers an hour. We could have been liming so much faster. Not that we needed to. Where are you going? You are reversing way too far. Okay, you're done. Do the headland, and then we'll see what else needs. Seriously, come on. There we go. Major horsepower drain. Come on. I know we got cruise control even if we don't have GPS on this thing. I don't know that I actually need GPS on two big tractors. I don't even recall. I put GPS on the John Deere because mowing. It just makes the mowing so much easier. So I might have a desire to put GPS on this one as well, but we can save that for a bit. We are actually below 300,000 money, so that's a thing. Put this off into the corner. Put it down. Oh. There we go. Planted through to the edge. That's good. We might have a little bit of a struggle along here as we doink onto trees and try not to do a Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, he was cultivating. When he wrecked the on-loan cultivator by crashing into a telephone pole. Good man. Okay. Does look like I've missed bits along that top far edge as well. So I'll take care of that while we're up here. I think it was probably the year before last, these two fields were quite possibly canola, given that we've got beehives in the corners. Okay, and I missed a tiny bit at the top corner, not going to worry about that. And done. Oh. So cornfields, we'd probably wait until spring and plant them as sorghum. Seems like a good plan. Going to do a lot of fields of oats this year, I think. They make a good supply of the stuff that you do flour with. And give us straw, and we do need a fair amount of straw for the cows still. Plus we can mix the straw with the slurry at the PGA to make a ton of money too, so there's opportunities there. I presume we're still going to have an absolute ton of slurry to transport every couple of weeks. Okay, back over here. I am down to one tractor running. That's not what I wanted. Still, we'll get this seeded. I'm guessing the lime spreader has done everything they can see to do, and so now it needs manual intervention. The slurry tank is probably empty, or it might have crashed into a fence post or a hedge post, one of the two. So this field's actually taken just under half of our seed. hopefully we have enough to complete the other one, because otherwise we're going to have to buy more seed, which wasn't in the plans. Okay, fold that up. No, fold that up, and you can sit there. Fold. I said fold. Oh, that was fold. Okay. You are just daft. You are also just having a problem with fence or hedge posts. That lined up, set him off, and then okay, you can work. You're going to be manual. Let's take you over to the other field, get you started, and then we can do the manual lime thing. Actually, with the new field purchased, Lime Tractor has more work to do. So that's a good thing. I could replace those the two fields, the one we're currently spreading slurry on. I could turn that and the one we just bought into grass fields. The problem with that is grass is